I came home earlier than usual that afternoon. The sun was still high, washing the driveway in that soft, dishonest light that makes everything look calm, even when it isn't. My truck rolled to a stop, engine ticking as it cooled, and the first thing I noticed was that Rebecca's car was already there. That was unusual. She usually got home later than me, always with an excuse already prepared. I stepped inside expecting the usual background noise. Music, a phone call, the TV murmuring to itself. Instead, there was silence. Not empty silence, intentional silence. I walked into the dining room and saw her sitting at the table, back straight, shoulders squared, hands folded neatly in front of her like she was waiting for a meeting to begin. In the exact center of the table sat a thick manila envelope, aligned carefully with the edge, like someone had taken the time to measure it. She looked up at me and smiled. Not a loving smile, not a nervous one, a confident one. "You're home early," she said. "Traffic was light," I replied, setting my keys down slowly. "What's that?" She slid the envelope toward me with one finger, then pulled her hand back as if it no longer belonged to her. "Divorce papers. I already signed my side." The room didn't move, but something inside it shifted permanently. I didn't touch the envelope at first. I just looked at her, trying to reconcile the woman in front of me with the one I thought I knew. "This is a joke," I said. She shook her head gently, still smiling. "No, this is clarity." I opened the flap and scanned the first page. Her signature sat at the bottom, neat and deliberate, confident, like she was signing a promotion offer instead of dissolving a marriage. "You brought legal documents into this house," I said. "Without a conversation?" She leaned back in the chair. "We've had conversations for years, Michael. You just never adjusted." "To what?" "To growth," she said smoothly. "To understanding me. To supporting what I need now." "And what do you need now?" She paused, enjoying the moment more than she tried to hide. "There's someone at work. His name is Adrian Cole. He's a friend. He understands things you don't anymore. He's going to be part of my life." I closed the folder slowly. "And you want him to be part of our marriage too?" "I want honesty instead of denial," she replied. "So here's the deal. Accept my male friend in our life and stay married, or sign the papers and walk away." Her voice never wavered. Calm, controlled, almost excited. I placed the envelope back on the table. "I'm not signing anything tonight," I said, "and I'm not sharing a marriage with another man." Her smile flickered for half a second before returning. "You'll think about it." "I already am." I turned toward the hallway. "Where are you going?" she asked. "To the guest room," I replied. "You just changed the rules. I'm adjusting." Behind me, the chair scraped slightly across the floor. I didn't look back. The first move had been made. Morning came without conversation. Rebecca moved through the kitchen like someone passing through a station, coffee in one hand, keys in the other. No apology, no curiosity. She looked lighter, as if dropping the envelope had relieved her of something heavy. "I'll be late tonight," she said. "Adrian invited me to a gallery opening." "I don't plan evenings around you anymore," I answered. "Do whatever fits your schedule." Her eyebrow lifted. "You're taking this well." "I'm taking it accurately." She left without another word. That day, I didn't go to work first. I visited a small bank on Fifth Street, opened an account in my name only, moved what belonged to me, closed access to anything shared. No drama, just numbers changing places. After that, I called a lawyer named Thomas Keller. He didn't ask how I felt. He asked what happened. "You received signed divorce papers?" he asked. "Yes." "And she admitted another man is involved?" "Yes." "Then your position is clear," he said. "The house is in your name, purchased before marriage, protected." "Good," I said. "I want separation without noise." That afternoon, Rebecca sent a message. "You don't need to punish me financially. Structure isn't punishment, it's order." She didn't reply. That night, I sat in the guest room with a lamp beside the bed and a notepad in my hands. I wrote 3 lines. No shared money, no shared nights. No conversations without witnesses or lawyers. Down the hall, laughter echoed. Her voice, and another, deeper, confident. "Adrian." I stood near the door as they passed through the living area. She didn't bring him to the bedroom. They stepped out onto the porch instead. The door closed. Silence returned. A few minutes later, Rebecca walked back inside and saw me. "He likes your house," she said, smirking. "He won't be keeping it," I replied. "You really think you're in control here?" "I think you miscalculated who you handed papers to." Her confidence cracked just enough to show uncertainty. "That smile you're wearing," I added. "Enjoy it while it lasts." 2 evenings later, Adrian arrived again. Not by surprise, but by announcement. "Adrian is stopping by. Don't make this weird." I stayed seated in the living room when the door opened. He walked in carefully, posture controlled, eyes assessing, a man trying to appear calm. "Michael," he said, extending a hand. I didn't stand. I didn't take it. "This is Adrian," Rebecca said, watching closely. "All this for a handshake?" I asked. His arm fell. "Rebecca said you were reasonable." She said a lot before she smiled and handed me divorce papers. Silence stretched. "I respect boundaries," he said. "I'm not trying to replace anyone." "That job isn't open," I replied, "and this space isn't shared." Rebecca stepped closer to him. "He doesn't own the world, Adrian." "No," I said, "but he doesn't own my marriage either." Adrian hesitated. "Maybe I should go." "You don't have to," Rebecca snapped. "Yes, you do," I said, "and she'll start arranging her exit soon, too." He left without another word. After the door closed, Rebecca laughed once. Sharp, forced. "You think you scared him?" "I think he realized the position is unpaid." Her expression shifted. "This isn't going how you planned," I said quietly. She knew it. Everything after that moved quickly. Lawyers, filings, emails, consequences. I sent one message to her company's ethics department, facts only, attachments included. Within days, her suspension became an investigation. The investigation became termination. She sat across from me weeks later. No smile this time. "You need to help me fix this," she said. "I don't fix choices," I replied. The judge stamped the papers. The house stayed mine. Rebecca left with less than she arrived with, not because I took anything, but because confidence doesn't survive reality. Months later, I sat at the same table where the envelope once lay. The moment no longer hurt, it instructed. A message appeared on my phone. If I could go back, I would change everything. I typed one reply. "We don't go back. We choose." I opened the curtains wide. The house felt honest again.